Hello, dear boys and girls. Today's lesson is very interesting. You know what? By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to tell the time. Isn't that interesting? Are you ready to start? Okay, let's start with a story. Sarah gets up at 7 o'clock. She goes to school at 8 o'clock. She goes to bed at 9 o'clock. How do we know or tell the time? We need to know the hours and the minutes. This is the hour hand. It's the shortest hand on the clock. This is the minute hand. It's longer than the hour hand. When the minute hand is pointing to 12, it's showing a full hour. We call this time o'clock. On this clock, the hour hand is pointing at 8 and the minute hand is pointing to 12. This clock is showing that the time is 8 o'clock. Now let's see what time is it. Don't worry, it will get easy. What time is it? So, the hour clock is on 7 and the minutes clock is on 12. So, when the minutes clock is on 12, I say o'clock. And when the hours hand is on 7, I will say it's 7 o'clock. Okay, so now the hours hand is on 3 and the minutes is on 12. So it's 3 o'clock. Excellent. The hours hand is on 11 and the minutes on 12. So remember, when the minutes hand, which is longer than the hours, is on 12, I say o'clock. So it is 11 o'clock. Excellent. Now it is super 6 o'clock. And now 9 o'clock. What happens when both hands are on 12? Easy. 12 o'clock. Excellent. Now, which clock shows 2 o'clock? So this one, the hours hand is on 8, so it's not 2 o'clock. The other one, the hours hand is on 3, so it's not this one. It's the last one, where the hours hand is on 2 and the minutes is on 12. Excellent, so this is 2 o'clock. What time is it? Which clock shows 4 o'clock? The first one, the hours hand is on 4 and the minutes hand is on 12. So this is 4 o'clock. Excellent. What about the next one? The hours hand is on 9 and the minutes is on 12. It's not 4 o'clock. What about the last one? The hours hand is on 10 and the minutes is on 12. So it's 10 o'clock. So it is not 4 o'clock. Last example. Which clock shows 10 o'clock? I'll give you time to think. So I need to see the clock which the hours hand is on 10 and the minutes hand is on 12. Which one is it? Not this one? Excellent! It's the second one, the one in the middle. Excellent, boys and girls. Now, which clock shows 3 o'clock? Is it this one? No, this is 8 o'clock. Is it the one in the middle? Excellent. Why? Because the Yes, exactly. The hour's hand is on 3 and the minute's hand is on 12, so it's 3 o'clock. And last is 2 o'clock, so it's not 3 o'clock. What time is it? 3. Remember, the hour hand is the short hand and the minute's hand is the long one. So, the short hand, which is the hour hand, is referring to 3 and the minute hand is on 12 when we say o'clock, so it's 3 o'clock. Choose the correct time. 3 o'clock. Which one is it? Remember, the hour's hand is the short one. Excellent. Second one is 10 o'clock. Which one is it? Perfect. Third one is, what time is it? 9 o'clock. Super, boys and girls. What about number 4? What time is it? 8 o'clock. And in number 5, where the hour's hand is pointing to 5 and the minutes to 12, so it is 5 o'clock. Excellent. Last one, this is perfect, 7 o'clock. Okay, so on this slide, I will help you with 1, and you need to do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Remember, the shorthand is the hours, the long is the minutes. So in number 1, the shorthand is pointing to 8 and the long to 12. So remember, 12, when the long or the minute hand is on 12, I say o'clock. So it is 8 o'clock. Excellent. You can do the rest on your own. I'm sure you can do it. Thank you for listening, dear boys and girls. Now, practice all the time on time when finding out time. Whenever you see a clock, remember, the shorthand is the hours, the longer one is the minutes. Thank you for listening, dear boys and girls.